The thinking classrooms just basically bring the kids together in a collaborative environment. Instead of just, pencil paper at their desks, which we do a lot of partner work like that in the past, it just brings them up around the room at the whiteboards in random groups of 3 every single day, and they can share strategies together at the whiteboards. They're allowed to look at other whiteboards if they get stuck. Basically, it's just about helping each other, promoting that collaboration to solve math problems.
The biggest thing with building thinking classrooms, aside from even the whiteboards and everything, is the questions and the problems that you're posing to the students. And really at the heart of it is getting problems that are going to be a little bit difficult for them at first, and so that they have to have some productive struggle, and that they're true problem solving problems. And we're super lucky in this district because that has been our math philosophy for a really long time. The curriculum that the Math Toolbox has chosen has been where students are problem solving and having to think instead of just here's how you solve multiply fractions and we do 50 problems. We pose problems that they have to figure out how to multiply fractions. You have to have those good thinking problems, and our curriculum already has those.
Me as the teacher, I can go around and see everybody's work pretty much almost at once, or I can stop in and see different groups and see how they're doing. Occasionally I'll write something on their board, or I'll circle something, so then we can come back to it and I might explain to the class, why do you think they solved it this way? Or can someone explain their thinking to the rest of us?
Questions where there's not just one way to solve it. So there might be a group that might draw a picture, there might be a group that will go straight to an algorithm. There's some groups that'll just do guess and check until they can kind of get an answer, and then maybe try to figure out the strategy that they did.
Getting to share multiple strategies, not just with one person, but now 2 people, getting the chance to be up too, sometimes is more motivating than being maybe on the floor even, or sitting at their desks, or working on a worksheet.
There's only 1 marker per group, and if you're doing the writing, you're not doing all the thinking. So you really have to be able to explain your thinking to your classmates. I've seen them start and work out a whole problem and then get to the end and say oh, this isn't working, and so then I'll let them go to another group and another group will explain their strategy.
If someone is having a harder time grasping the concept, hopefully those 2 people that they're working with can help them get there, maybe even a little bit quicker than me trying to get to everybody at the same time. Well, now there's already people there helping each other.
I've just noticed a huge difference in, first of all, their level of engagement. So they are collaborating with their classmates, they're engaged, they can't really hide behind their notebook or wait for me to get to them. They have to be thinking, they have to be contributing. They're really thinking about the concepts and the ideas instead of maybe just copying a strategy that I've taught them or copying what the book tells them to do, but really having to come up with their own ways to solve those problems.